Capricorn, welcome to your reading. Thank you so much for joining me. It's really, really lovely to have you here. So this is your reading for 2025. Yes, I know it's a little bit late. It should have been done much sooner, but life got in the way. It has a habit of doing that, sadly. So I just thought it's better to, give you something rather than nothing. So I thought we'll work from the rest of 2025. So March onwards, I'm filming this in March 2025. Actually, when things are starting getting a little bit interesting in the year anyway. So, shall we begin? So this is for you if you're Capricorn, Sun, Moon or Rising. It's also for you if you just, maybe read it and you think it resonates with you, more than welcome to take it. It's also just a general reading, so just take from it what you need, leave behind what you don't. So I'm going to find 5 cards for you, Capricorn, with this lovely Light Seers Tarot deck to get the general theme, general focus, energy of this year for you. And we'll take it from there, shall we? Right, let's find 5 cards. Oh gosh, I'm throwing cards everywhere. It's really chilly in here. My hands are not behaving and shuffling in the way that I would like them to. Right, one more. Okay, we have the 3 of Cups, the 2 of Wands, the 8 of Swords, the Chariot, the Knight of Swords. Okay, so the energy for you this year, Capricorn, is one of friendship, one of moving forward through the year with the people that you care about. And I think that's for you, it's going to be friends. I think friends are going to play a big part in your year, this year. Relationships certainly, with others. But I think those of sort of the friendship variety are going to be important throughout this year. We've got the 2 of Wands as well. And the 2 of Wands is about you making decisions about where you would like to go to find your happiness, where, moving towards the things that really light your fire, the things that bring you passion and joy and really the fun bits in life, the things that make life worth living. And so I think you're going to have options open to you, and you're going to have opportunities for growth, opportunities for expansion in these areas throughout the year. But the thing is that this is all on you. You've got the opportunity to take the decisions, to make the choices. You've got the world in your hands. The 2 of Wands in the Rider-Waite deck, he's literally got holding onto the world and he's looking out to make his choices. And that is you this year. I've got the 8 of Swords. And the 8 of Swords is one of you being tied up in mental knots. It's the card of, being in a prison of your own making. So I think it's really important for this year to try to remember not to overthink, overanalyze everything too much. I think maybe there's going to be a period in this year, because obviously this year, if any of you are interested in astrology, this year is going to be an interesting one. And even if you just turn on the news and have a little bit of a look out there, there's a lot of stuff going on in the outside world. So I think it's going to be really easy to overthink it all and get dragged into all the drama that's going on around us. And the 8 of Swords is one of just having all of these, lots of thoughts bouncing around in your head. So I think the key for this year for you is to don't, use those friends, use those people around you, say things out loud. Because when we say things out loud, we can see them as they really are, rather than the version of what we've got that bouncing around in our head, making us feel stressed and anxious. We've got the Chariot, and that's the card of moving towards your destiny, of really, some forward momentum, of you really staying focused, staying on track, and really going towards the things that you want in life, the things that are your destiny. So that's a really lovely card. And then we've got the Knight of Swords, and that's he's a movement card there. He's really charging forwards. He's charging forwards towards clarity, towards seeing things in a clearer way. So, quite a bit of movement for you during this year, choices to be made, but a big emphasis on friends. So let's see what's been going on with you, Capricorn. Shuffling's dreadful. I mean, I am a notoriously bad shuffling, but today this is terrible. What's been going on in your recent past, Capricorn? What's been happening with you that's going to influence the way that we move through you move through 2025? Okay, so we'll have 3 cards and 3 clarifiers, and then we'll pick our current energy, and then we'll pick a card for every month for the rest of the year and see what's coming towards us, the energies that we've got to work with. Okay, so we've got 2 here actually. We've got the 2 of Cups, and we've got the Strength card, and we've got the 4 of Cups. And then we have the Page of Pentacles, the King of Cups, and the 5 of Cups as our clarifiers. So in the recent past, there has been, I think maybe a choice to be had, you know, choosing happiness, and what's that going to look like for you? We've got that 2 of Cups, and the 2 of Cups is about making, you know, 2s are generally about having decisions or choices to make. Being a cup, about happiness, love. And I think, you know, you've had some sort of decision or some sort of choice to make regarding a relationship, regarding some happiness, regarding love, how you're going to want to move forward with it. We've got the Page of Pentacles, and he's bringing you a message. He brings messages about pentacles, so something tangible, something earthly, and it could well be regarding a relationship that you've been in. It could be regarding your happiness. Being a pentacle, it can be about your health, it can be about your wealth, it can be about, you know, your love, your relationship, your home, your stuff. But I think for a lot of you, it's either going to be health related or relationship related, and it's going to affect how you're moving forward, or it's influencing how you're moving through this year. And I think you've had some choices to make about where you're finding your happiness in your recent past. This is all done. So the next card we've got is Strength, the Strength card. And the Strength card is absolutely that. It's about finding your inner strength, connecting with your inner strength. It's about taming your inner lion, and the inner lion being, you know, sort of the negative self-talk that goes on within our own minds that can drag us down, that can be a weight, like a negative energy, like a negative frequency that's going on within our heads. And the Strength card, she's actually taming that lion. She's taking back control. She's not listening to all of that negativeness that's going on within her. And I think that's something that you've had to deal with in the recent past. Maybe things, you know, your negative self-talk has been, you know, extra loud because of whatever changes that you've had to make in your recent past. And you know, it's been a real struggle, and you've had to take control of that and drown that out and gather all of your inner strength in order for you to move forwards in a really strong and grounded way. Because we've got the King of Cups here. The King of Cups, he's strong, he's grounded, he's not getting dragged into any outside drama. He's very solid, he's very in charge of his emotions, his inner world, and he's not getting shaken by anything that's going on. And so I think that's you. I think because of the shifts that have happened in your recent past regarding you moving towards your happiness, making choices about what's going to make you happy moving forward, I think there's been a lot of negative self-talk potentially, and you've had to really draw on your inner strength to stay grounded, to stay on track, and to not sort of be derailed by that. We've got here as well the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is a card of boredom, of apathy, of just not feeling motivated. And then we've got the Five of Cups. It's about loss. It's about focusing on the negative rather than the positive. So I think in your recent past, and the things that are really influencing how you're moving forwards now is this feeling of boredom, of apathy, of loss, of negative sort of negative thinking, and not feeling quite happy, but maybe a little bit because your perspective has been narrowed. The thing with the Five of Pentacles is that he's looking and he's focusing on the 3 cups that have fallen over, when really these 2 cups standing up behind him that are perfectly good, that are filled with happiness and filled with good things, but he's not looking at that. He's just busy focusing on this negative thing. So I'm hoping that you've been able to take a step back and actually to sort of give your head a little bit of a wobble and actually focus in on the things that you have got going for you. Because even in this Four of Cups card, he's looking at the 3 cups in front of him and he's not really that thrilled or happy with them. But he's being offered an opportunity to take another cup, and something that is good for him, that is got the things that he wants in it. So I think, maybe you have been in this bit of a lower vibrational fog, I want to say, that you've really been struggling to get out of, and you've really been maybe trying to keep your head above water a little bit through it all. And I think the catalyst has been this shift, this choice that you've made regarding your happiness. And you've been spending a little bit too long, I think, in that negative, lower vibrational energy in the recent past, Capricorn. Let's have a look what's going on with you in the current moment. Don't forget we had that 8 of Swords, that, you tying yourself up in knots and mentally, just sort of mental gymnastics that aren't beneficial to you, just that ping-ponging around in your head of thoughts, and that can really make us sort of sit in that more negative frequency rather than feeling more upbeat and sort of ready to move forwards. Let's find some cards for you for this current energy, this current moment. Okay. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Thank goodness. Hopefully things have started to shift for you. We've got the 2 of Swords. We've got the 8 of Cups. Okay, so things are really starting to move. We've got the 8 of Pentacles, the Fool, and the 5 of Swords. Okay, so current energy. Things have really started to shift, and I think it's been down to your hard work, because we've got the 8 of Pentacles clarifying that. I think you have been maybe feeling quite low and quite meh, not motivated, not feeling it, and just sort of being in this sort of place where you're really struggling to get out of. But the wheels started to shift, and it is down to you. You have really worked hard on dragging yourself out of that place. Your inner strength has paid off. You've really fought that inner lion, and you are moving forwards. And I think in the current moment, you've had a choice to make, that's really been quite a decision, an emotional decision, one that maybe you've been putting off doing, one that maybe has been quite overwhelming. You've not wanted to look at it, and maybe you've been procrastinating about it, but you've made that decision, you've made a choice, and you're now freeing yourself up to move into a new adventure. We've got the Fool there, clarifying that 2 of Swords. 2 of Swords is about having an emotional decision to make. And then, you've made that decision, or if you've not, you're going to make it very soon, knowing that it's going to set you off onto a brand new adventure. Who knows where that adventure will take you? Adventures, can be exciting, they can be scary, they can be full of fun and full of light. But we just have to set off on them and trust the universe has got our back, and we're sort of, we're going where we need to be going. So hopefully you're feeling freer, and you're feeling a little bit more carefree, and a little bit things are feeling a little bit easier now that you have made that choice. Excuse me, the dog's barking in the other room, because obviously there's somebody trying to break in or something, or maybe there's just a car gone past. I think there's just a car gone past. We've got the Eight of Cups there. The Eight of Cups is about moving towards happiness and leaving behind maybe some stuff that, you know, it's not that awful, it's not that terrible, but it's just not in alignment with who you are anymore. And you're moving towards more happiness, greater happiness, more happiness that you are more in alignment with. I'm looking up at the Chariot here, and he's moving towards his destiny, moving into his place of alignment, because that's where he's meant to be going. And this is you with your Eight of Cups. You're leaving behind the things that don't fit with you anymore, the things that don't make you happy anymore, that aren't who you are anymore. And that choice that you've made and that shift in your energy is really pushing you forward this year towards where you need to be going. We've got that Five of Swords there, and that's about just letting things go. You know, maybe you've had words, maybe you've had disagreements with somebody in the past that have maybe been holding you back in some way, not allowing you to be free to move forwards in the way that you want to. But you need to just let that all go now. Any disagreements, any words that you've had with somebody that have maybe not been to your liking, or maybe have been of a negative connotation, you know, it's time to let that go. To let that go, leave it all behind, because you're going off on your new adventure, on your new journey towards your happiness. So, Capricorn, let's find you a card for each of the rest of the months. Does that make any sense? March onwards. So we'll pick a card and we'll see what the energy is for that month for you, up till December. Okay. Don't forget, if you like this reading, it'd be really lovely if you can give me a thumbs up, a comment. I always love to read your comments. And also, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. It'd be really lovely to have you as part of our community. I always love it when I get some sort of interaction from you, because it helps boost my channel. It helps me to see whether I'm doing, you know, good things, helpful things to you. And yeah, it's a win-win. And also you get to keep up with my readings if you press the notification bell. So we've got the Five of Cups for March, which is the energy, that this recent past energy, but it's on the last card of our recent past. So I think maybe it's something that you quite possibly have very recently been in, and you're just moving out of. So it's that Five of Cups. It's that focusing on the negatives rather than the positives. And, you know, I always say sometimes we need to take a step back and see the bigger picture, rather than looking, you know, focusing in on one thing, that negative thing. So I'm hoping that you are in that place now where you have been able to see the bigger picture. You've been able to see the good things that you've got going for you still, despite the fact that you know there may be some things that have had to fall by the wayside, but you know you've got good things going on for you, good happy things, good positive things that, you know, that are going to bring you more happiness, more love, more joy, all of those lovely things in your life. So April, the Ten of Pentacles. May, the Eight of Cups. No, the Eight of Pentacles. June, the Five of Wands. July, the Eight of Cups. August, the Ace of Cups. September, the Nine of Pentacles. October, the Eight of Wands. November, the Ace of Swords. December, Strength. So we've got quite a few doubles here in amongst all of this. We've got that Ten of Pentacles in April, and the Ten of Pentacles is having everything that you need of an earthly variety. So, you know, you having your good health, you having the finances that you need, you having the love and relationships that you need in your life, you having the home that you need, all of the things, the stuff that you need, the things that you need in your life. And so, you know, April is looking to be a really abundant month for you. You know, maybe it is that you're going to move into April and you think, oh, I really need this, you know, to help me, and it'll come. I think you're going to be in a really place where you're attracting the abundance that you need, all of the things that you need at that given time. Okay. Then we've got May, the Eight of Pentacles again. So we had an Eight of Pentacles in our current energy. It's about working hard. It's about putting in the time and the energy and the graft to for a situation. So whatever you've got going on with you in May, you're going to have to work at it. You know, you're really going to have to put some extra bit of energy, extra bit of time, effort. Maybe you're going to have to learn something. Maybe you're going to go back to school in some way to help you with whatever you've got going on in May. But May is all about you putting the effort and energy and hard work into a situation. We've got June. We've got some sort of conflict and competition going on in June with you. Don't forget, this is, you know, what's happening within your world, in your little corner of the earth, rather than what's playing out on the worldwide stage. It's you, it's your stuff. So Five of Wands is some sort of conflict, some sort of competition that you're having with somebody. It's nothing major. It's just children playing. It's nothing dramatic, but it may well be that you're struggling with inner conflicts about a situation during the month of June. You know, it could well be work related for a lot of you. But yeah, there's some sort of unsettled energy that's going on for you in June. That's, I think, like I say, for a lot of you, is going to revolve around work, going to revolve around business, those things. July, Eight of Cups, walking away from something. It could well be that you're in for a new beginning in your area of work. The Eight of Cups, we had that earlier in our current energy, is about walking away from a situation that's maybe not that terrible. From the outside looking in, people might look and think, oh, you know, she's got that made, he's got that made. You know, why would they possibly want to leave and do something else? But that situation just doesn't fit with who you are anymore. It doesn't bring you the happiness that it once used to. So, you know, you're walking towards better things. You're walking towards the sun, to greater happiness. So another ending of some description in July, you know, that's of your doing. You're making the choices. You're in control. You're choosing, you know, just to walk away. And August brings more happiness, beginning of greater happiness, more love. It could well be that you moving towards love, new love, in August. But whatever it is the beginning of something that's going to have such possibility for you to grow in happiness and grow in love. So I think for a chunk of you, it's going to be a new relationship. You know, maybe you've walked away from a situation and you're moving towards a new situation that's going to be better for you. September, Nine of Pentacles, reveling in the benefits of your hard work. So you've put a lot of time and effort into something, into a particular situation. Again, Pentacle, it could be your wealth, could be your health, relationship, home, whatever that is for you. Again, something different for everybody. You're really starting to feel the benefits of it. All of your hard work, all of the energy that you've put into it, all of the effort, the learning, the work, whatever, you're really feeling the benefits of it in October, September even. Yeah, I think September's going to be a month where you feel sort of really sitting in that abundance and feeling really quite pleased with the way things have turned out. I think, you know, at times maybe you've thought that, you know, is this going to be worth it? Is this effort that I'm putting into it? Is it, you know, is it going to bring me what I need from it? And the answer is yes. Yes, it is. September, you're really going to feel quite rich in one way, rich in love, rich in health, rich in stuff, whatever that looks like for you. October, Eight of Wands even. Things are going to really start moving forwards for you in a really all of a sudden way. A lot of forward momentum. And then when we look up here, don't forget we've got that Chariot card up there, that moving towards your destiny card of momentum. We've got that Knight of Swords really moving forward. He's really running towards clarity, seeing things more clearly. And I think those two cards are very much connected to this Ace of Wands. You know, you're moving towards your destiny. You're starting to see what that is. You're starting to see things as they really are. And we've got in November, we've got the Ace of Swords, and that's about inspirations that maybe come to you related to that, clarity, seeing things, you know, differently. So a whole new perspective, a new way of thinking is going to come in November for you. And I think, you know, it's all about going through the process, isn't it? You know, we have to go through other things for us to get to that place of inspiration, of clarity. But I think, you know, this is going to happen. This shift and this movement forwards is really going to happen. It's going to come to you from sort of October onwards. Sorry, Ruby's barking again. Do apologise if you can hear that. December, we've got another strength card. You know, you are a strong person, Capricorn, and you are drawing on that inner strength again. And I think it's a more positive, feels like a more positive inner strength. You know, I think you're just really using your strength to move forwards in a really, really positive way. Let's have another card with that. I don't feel like it's, you know, you've got to draw on your strength because you're going through a really difficult time. I just think you are, you know, you've got a lot going on. There's a lot happening. You've got all that movement and the forward momentum. And I think you're just, you know, being strong and really just leading the way, being powerful. Let's find another card to go with that. Tell me about that strength card. Oops. The Hierophant. I think the Hierophant is all about, it's a very spiritual card actually. And I think, like I say, I don't think this is a negative strength card. I think it is, maybe you are being the strong one. And by being the strong one in the situation, you know, when things feel a little bit up in the air, because obviously you've got this movement moving forwards, I think you are the beacon of light. You are being the strong one. You are having to connect with your spiritual self to stay grounded and yet open to moving forwards and moving towards your destiny, keeping that connection with your divine self. And I think that's going to really lead the way. I think you are going to be the leader. You know, lions are a powerful animal, aren't they? They you know, they lead, and I think you are leading from your higher self, from your intuition. You are staying strong, you are staying focused, and you are leading the way into 2026 in a really powerful way, because there may well be stuff going on the outside, in the outside world, but I think more than anything, I think things are shifting in a physical way for you in this future energy. in this, at the end of the year. And I think you're being the strong character that's, maybe leading the people around you. If you're within a family and they're looking to you for that spiritual guidance, for you to have that strength to know that you are leading them in the right way. One more. Really feel like I need, Four of Swords, Knight of Wands. You are leading, moving towards happiness, moving towards joy. You are, I've got this Four of Swords, and that's a card of meditation, the card of really listening to your divine self, listening to your intuition, listening to your gut feeling, quieting your mind down in order to listen to what's going on within your body. And I think that's really what you're going to be doing. And again, that Knight of Wands, moving towards, it's a card of action, of moving forwards. It's double, it's a wand and it's a knight. And so it is really about moving forwards towards the things that make you happy, and leading from that place, that intuitive place, and really just being strong, it takes courage to make changes. It takes courage to move forward. And I think actually that is actually the word. You are being courageous, you are making changes, you are leading, you are showing everybody that it's okay to have these changes, and you are the one that's leading the way with them. So yes, you are in for a really interesting year, Capricorn. You're in for some changes, certainly some changes, a couple of situations that you're going to be walking away from. You might have a little bit of a wobble of a sitting in a little bit of low vibrational energy, or you have been in the recent past, but you are coming away from that. And I think your friends, the people around you, the people that care about your tribe, your crew, whatever you want to call it, the people that are important to you, that support you, that love you, are going to be a big part of this year for you. But you're going to be courageous. You're going to be really courageous, Capricorn, in one way or another, and you are leading the movement forwards towards your destiny. And people are, and it's not just yours, you are taking people with you in that. I'm really excited for you, Capricorn. I am very excited. I'd love to know how this all plays out for you. Have a really great month. Have a really great year. Have a great day. And I'll catch up with you again very, very soon.